I wanted to share some information with you today regarding purchasing a home here in Arizona using government financing and having your spouse not on the loan. In other words, doing what we refer to as a non-purchasing spouse. So if you are wanting to do an FHA or VA loan, Arizona is a community property state. And because it's a community property state, we're required to not only pull your credit, but also your spouse's credit, even if they're not going to go on the loan. The reason for this is, again, because we're community property. With this being community property, any debt that your spouse has taken out in their name during the marriage is still your responsibility, even though you might not specifically be on that loan. Let's just say, for example, they have an auto loan that's in their name and it's $500 a month, but you're not on there. We still have to factor that in if they took that auto loan out while you were married. Now, on the other hand, if you have been married, say you've only been married like a year, and that your spouse that's not going on the loan, they haven't taken out any debt in the last 12 months, but they did have several debts, a lot of debt prior to the marriage. Anything prior to the marriage we don't have to factor in. We just have to factor in any debt that you have incurred, I should say your spouse has incurred during the marriage. And so we would simply get a copy of your marriage certificate, show that you are married as of May of 2023, we're now May of 2024, and there's been no new debt from your spouse in the last 12 months. Any old debt we don't even have to factor in. Thought I would share this with you today because I did get a call earlier today from one of my agents I work with. Really great guy, knows what he's doing, and he's the listing agent on a property. He got a call from the buyer's agent saying, hey, we're not going to be able to close next week because the lender is now saying that he no longer qualifies. He went and got married last week. And because he got married last week, the new debt from the spouse is causing an issue. Now, the only way that this would potentially cause an issue is if they got married last week and then as a marriage gift to herself, she went and bought a new auto or something along those lines where she incurred a new debt after that marriage that's only a week old at this point. So that shouldn't impact things given the fact that more than likely she's not incurred any new debt in this last week. I hope you found this information helpful. If you'd like to get more information on how you might be able to qualify, even though maybe your spouse has some old debt and you're thinking, okay, this is going to create a problem, if that debt was incurred prior to your marriage, it may not be as much of an issue as you think. So reach out, give us a call. We're always here to help you. If you could do us a favor, if you like this information, found it helpful, please go out and like and subscribe to our YouTube page. We appreciate it. Have a great day. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.